Okay, here we go. It is France versus Britain. And so in this matchup, I believe I played it incorrectly. Just I don't mean to spoil anything, but I am self-analysing, so I will speak about it. I believe I played this incorrectly. I believe I should have just had a few Musks to defend, maybe 5 to 15, and then I should have tried to get myself to third age for the skirmishers, because they're the real bread and butter when it comes to tearing through those muskets of the British. And obviously I get the option of dragoons then as well. So I start from my usual start, trade post, move people to wood, get that first house. It was a very routine start, unless it's not a trade post, in which case I would build a house, market, and then I can do some marketing upgrades later on when I age up. So, yes, we've got to explore the area, trying to find some wood treasures. Usually do. Not always great from the RNG gods with that one, but we shall see what happens. I leave that food crate. Again, I keep leaving that food crate. Since the patch where that food crate is only worth 50, for some reason they just don't pick it up, and I have to manually do it. I'm not sure why. So we get that. We need to sort that hunt out, because that hunt is just not in a good position. So that's what I do. Again, I'm not setting people to auto to the next objective. That was bad. I didn't select my deck. That's another few seconds lost, but not too bad. Not too bad. So those guys are going to go over there, which is great. Now, okay. So I don't consider that. I don't know. That doesn't look like a good value treasure to me, because that's a lot of guardians I've got to get rid of. But I go for it anyway, because I cannot see any wood on the map, or any additional wood on the map. Again, I'm trying to push these turkeys towards me, because they're really in an uncomfortable position. So, yeah, I get them down. I'm just trying to get to 14 fillies, and then I can age up, move everyone to wood, get a marketplace. I don't know what he's doing there. Now I learnt previously. Sorry, I learnt from somebody that actually you can stealth these guys. So I think actually I'm doing that soon. I didn't know that you could stealth the scout. And also I need to control route more, and I did it there obviously. So I put in that. I don't think, from memory, I gained much information from the scouting, sort of like the invisible thing. But it's some information at least. Again, I'm still trying to fight this treasure. I don't know whether I would have been better getting another treasure. It's a lot of work, and it could get stolen. So I'm about to age up, spamming that, going to our villagers, getting them straight onto wood. Let's get our marketplace built. Let's see how this goes. See, again, my micro is not ideal. My macro is quite decent in other games, or I'll say other games, League of Legends. But I'm trying to transfer those skills into this now. I'm hoping that I can transfer that skill. My micro isn't amazing, but I'm hoping I can get better with that as well. But I need to move these fields at 250, because that's enough for all three, I believe. Double upgrade in food, and one upgrade in gold. I believe the maths is correct there. Now this hunt is actually not ideal, to be honest. What am I doing? What am I doing? Right, so I mess up here. I think I'm like, I haven't built a house. No, I have built a house. What are you doing? So yeah, again, little decision making, little decisions that are quite wrong. Right, so I'm hoping that I'm going to get ready with I'm going to start building villages straight away, collecting wood straight away, building a barrack straight away. These are the three things I need. So collect that wood, send 2 villagers forward, get barracks, forward base, treasure, yep, okay, good. So that was all cleaner than before. Now I do that because I want to cause a bit of havoc. Considering British build muskets, I'm not sure if this is a good idea or not. I'm not sure how much havoc I can wreak with 3 hussars. But nevertheless, I do it anyway. So I started to build my unfortunately, that explorer is near that treasure now, so it's a bit of a risk. But I'm going to start to build my musks. I don't know whether he's round. Right, so I stacked another one as well. Oh, this is bad because he can get that now. Yeah. I'm fairly certain I give that treasure up. I started some of my troops there, but then realised I don't want them to actually know that I'm building musks. But yeah, I believe that he takes this now. Yeah, it's gone. So that was, yeah, that was a lot of invested time, and I got absolutely nothing for it. Now, looking at this from observation, my unit, somebody got 4 muskets? Yeah, again, little micro mistakes that aren't very good, in all honesty. See, I've only got 4 of those now, so I'll start keeping 3 again. I should have kept that way earlier. I didn't. Right, yeah, I didn't do steel traps. That was again way off timing wise. It's all this game gets really messy. I'm tempted to even cut it short in terms of what you get to see because although I'd like to complete things, so I'm a bit of a completionist in that sense, so I don't know whether I'd do that. So I think I'm the first thing I do with the musks is trying to scout whether he's got a trade post. That's a healthy amount. If I stay there with that amount, then I'm happy with my performance, but I don't think I do. I think I keep committing to muskets. I might be wrong. Let's see how it transpires. Yeah. I don't think I should build any more. This is putting me at a deficit in trying to get to the 3rd age, which is where British does not want me. Because my musks my skirts will tear his musks apart, and I've also got the option of building. Oh goodness! I've got the option of building. Dragoons also, because I'm sure he'd build some hussars if I went too heavily into skirmishers. So our 3 idle villagers, right? I thought that out pretty swiftly. I'm still building stuff, so that's really good. It's really good that I'm still building units. Sorry, villagers. I'd like a little bit more food, but I guess I'm hopefully preparing for the 3rd age where I get my skirmishers, which I think I'll do. Okay, send my golds. I do want to get to that 3rd age. That's good. That's good. This is a good sign. This is a good sign. Again, I don't micro those cavalry. I just sort of let them die to the dogs. And he starts with longbow men, which isn't ideal. Not really able to deal them until I've dealt with the pikes. I've not really faced longbowmen very often, but it does seem like I'm getting a little bit. Okay, I'm not managing this very well. Why am I not on my units? So I'm, with my 700 wood shipments, I'm trying to build. I'm just ignoring my units. So obviously, yeah, he spills most now, and that's me. That's me. That's my rush done. It could have been better. I feel like I mismanaged this a little bit. Maybe the last. What did I gain from? I don't think I gained a lot from my invasion, and I built 5 hussars. For what? Again, I'm not. This is bad. I mean, I feel like it's bad. I'm not totally sure if that's bad, but I feel like it's bad. So one of the biggest mistakes I make continuously in this game is leaving villagers open to dying, as you saw in the first video. And the hunts on this map are actually kind of garbage anyway, so that doesn't help. But there's no excuse for it. I'm leaving myself way too open here. And I don't know why I built the hussars. I don't know why I built the hussars. What were they doing? If anything, wait till you age up and then build dragoons. What? Okay, so I'm questioning myself, which is good. You should always question yourself. Ik weet niet. I just don't know what I'm doing here. If anything, the hussars should go north to defend my villages. So go down again. There's still no trade post. I think I tried to raid. Just my raiding's not good. My raiding is poor. What I need to do is get to H3, get some skirms, get some falconets, get some dragoons, and start going for him. Because that's when I'm strongest, is when I've got the ability to take down his muskets and cavalry with my counterable units. So I go for 2 falconets, that's good. I've got a feeling I know what's going to happen. Those falconets are going to die because I always let them die. I've got an awful habit of just letting my falconets die. I've got an awful habit of letting my villagers die. Just taking mental note of the things that I'm awful at, because it's only the only way to progress. So yeah, because he's got line of sight on this, I can't. I don't know why I built them. It's a waste of 5. I could have built 5 dragoons. I'm sure the dragoons cost more, but. And now he's fortress. He gets upgraded muskets. Gets the ability. It's just, yeah, everything's poor here. And now I'm like. So then I just suicide these horses into these guys. I don't know where these guys came from, whether. I don't know where I got them from. I don't need. I just waste them. And archers also have a bonus against cavalry, light cavalry, I think. Also just cavalry. I know archers get a bonus against some cavalry. So I'm building up my army now, but I'm at a deficit of 5 units. This could have been 5 dragoons ready to come in. I can see he's got the stables, so I know it's coming, which is why I cancel another shipment. Again, cancelling shipments, losing time. I'm housed. Don't have enough. There's a lot of mistakes here. A lot of small mistakes that are causing big game losing mistakes to occur. And one thing that I looked for somebody the other day was about how to enter fights, almost entering a fight at falconet speed rather than rushing in, and I think you're about to see a demonstration of me just rushing in. I'm not sure. You know, sorry about spoilers, by the way. Don't need to ruin anything, but see, I'm using control groups, I'm just not very comfortable with them yet. So I use the dragoons to defend my cannons. So this is good so far. I'm actually... Oh, yeah, this is what happens. He raids my base. So I didn't even... I'm watching back a recording and I didn't even see that. I did not see that. So this is the pivotal point. Now... I don't know whether at this stage I should have withdrawn, or should have committed to killing his base. And this is again knowledge that I'm lacking. I'm not sure what the answer is. But then, yeah, those hussars there got rid of one cannon. He's smashing my base. I tried to build some units, but I'm not gathering any gold anymore. I destroyed his military base. I learnt today, actually, that I was playing the game a bit wrong. I should have been destroying houses over town centres. And again, I think I made that mistake here. Because I could have housed him if I'd have killed his houses. And his houses are actually quite expensive, so that would have been quite big for him. Do I manage to get my units going here? I don't know if I do. I get everyone to wood, so I'm like, okay, I'm going to build another base. I targeted his town centre. It takes a lot to get it down. There's a lot of wasted time here. And this starts to get, I guess honestly, this starts to get a bit embarrassing. The way this splits, because it ends up sort of being that I'm building a base in his base. This is what it starts to transition into. I'm not even sure that building though was worth it. It's just not really effective. They're just going to die anyway. And I can't even ship any shipments because I've got a town centre. And I ignore his houses. Barracks should have been a priority over the houses anyway. Sorry, barracks should have been a priority over houses and town centre. For some reason, I just went for the town centre. Obviously, I've learnt now. Again, I learnt today. These games were played yesterday. I learnt today that priority should be military buildings, houses, and then town centre. So I've got enough for the town centre now, and I've started to build my new base. He's obviously seen this because he's got villagers everywhere. Again, I'm ignoring his houses, which is not advisable. Again, everything's in hindsight. So yeah, I got some muskets on my villagers now, so that's not good. He's trying to stop me building my town centre. I mean, he's not technically over at this stage, but it's not looking great. Especially if he's continued to be allowed to build military units, and I'll be honest, it's always good to be honest, I've enabled this because I killed the town centre when I could have been killing his barracks. If you remember, the barracks was up. Yeah, the cavalry are going to kill my cannon. And I seem to ignore that. I seem to just not acknowledge that. I don't know whether I was just too preoccupied. Again, I'm using focus fire because attack move is kind of glitchy, and too often I've got very flustered whilst trying to attack move. Some nice shots there, but we're in a bit of a situation now because I believe he's at the left side of the map with his military stuff. I send skirmishers. I send some. Goodness, I don't know. If I can click on that cavalry unit, I'll be able to say the name maybe. My interpretation of those horses are really strong horses, but this again, it's into muskets. It's not ideal. They can be really strong all your life, but those muskets have got decent melee against those cavalry. And I feel like I'm focus firing badly sometimes. The wrong units. Some skirmishes there. I just feel like I'm not managing properly. I've just wasted so much time killing that town centre and not killing the barracks and not killing his houses. He could be being housed very early on. You know, it almost feels like, oh, you know, just delete the video now that I know to focus on houses a bit more than I have been, or very much more than I have been. It feels like, you know, what am I even saying? Now I built some halberdiers because I'm like, I need to get rid of some of these buildings. So that was the idea behind them, and I wasted a single cavalry unit there. I'm not sure what I would gain from attacking those muskets with dragoons. Obviously I'm a bit worried about this. I don't want cannons to come out. It's just like dragoons are just not effective against these type of units. They're only effective against other cavalry. Again, I agreed on. So you might see hear a bit of background noise now. We'll try and tone it out a little bit. So we should have got up to the houses with the halberdiers, but we didn't. And instead, I'm trying to focus on the cannons again. So if I'd got rid of the houses, you wouldn't have got rid of the cannons. It's constantly wasting time. No, I think I agreed and just sort of rush, try and get rid of those houses. But I think very soon those muskets tend to, if they haven't already, veteran muskets. It's such a difficult. Yeah, I think they literally. Yeah, they just turned into them now. So I've got a bigger fight in my hands now. And as much as my skirmishes are better against his, he's massed. I got some of these horses, but I just. It's pointless. You literally. I mean, it's fine for the cannon, I guess. Maybe that's why I built them to get rid of the cannon, which they do. They do, but it's no good against muskets because muskets have got bonuses against them. And again, I keep building them. I don't know why. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll build them and upgrade my cavalry. I seem to get, get into this mindset of throwing these units, like not microing properly, throwing these units into them and just hoping for the best. Reminiscent of days when I used to play Treaty and just spam these units. So, yeah, that's that. Scores are not looking great, not completely unsalvageable. Just haven't played it right. Again, I've invested so many resources into these, but why? It's just going to get decimated. There's no reason for it. I get to kill 2 villagers. Great. It wasn't even that. I just got nothing. I've got nothing. I could have tried to kill the cannon, I suppose, but I opt for the villagers instead. So I now think I'm going to try and wreck Ezekiel a little bit. But there's not much going on in there. Again, I have laid waste to some of his villagers, but just too little too late. It's not good. I see something down there we go. I see all of his villagers. It's just, it's tiny dents in the situation because he's already got mass. In fact, I probably should have just stopped playing at this stage. This should have been a resignation. I think I tried to hold up a bit long there. But, yeah. So I'm trying to correct these units. And I think actually I'm probably just going to end the video here because that's probably where I should be resigning anyway. I'm not even sure how and if I manage to recover it. Obviously I killed his villagers, so that's something. I just send the dragon into my micro is so bad. It's getting embarrassing, honestly. So I think I managed to get rid of the stables here, but it's just, yeah. I really messed up when I invaded his town and I didn't get rid of the houses. That could have been big. I realise that now. Okay, you know, spoiler, I use the skill.
Je le ferai. Oui, correct. Très bien. Bûcheron.
Obviously. So, yeah, I think I'm going to pause it here. I don't feel like there's much left in the video anyway. We try and skip through it a little bit.
Bonjour. Bûcheron.
Actually, no, that's fine. I'll let the video play through and you can watch it if you want, but there won't be any commentary. Okay.
Votre ordre, je le ferai. Oui, très bien. Chargez!
Votre ordre? Correct. Très bien.
À l'attaque!
Correct.
À l'attaque!
Très bien.
À l'attaque!
Correct.
À l'attaque!
Je le ferai. Prêt.
À l'attaque!
Votre ordre? Prêt. Correct. Oui. Très bien. Oui, je le ferai. Votre ordre? Maçon. Oui. Oui. Correct. Je le ferai.
Oui. À l'attaque! Prêt. Oui.
Bonjour. Bûcheron. Oui. Correct. Bûcheron.
Votre ordre, je le ferai. Oui, très bien. Je le ferai. Oui, je le ferai. Très bien. Oui, je le ferai. Oui, je le ferai. Très bien. Oui, très bien. Oui. Très bien. Je le ferai.